Everything I'm about to show you and do, I was given this advice by Ultra themselves. They sent me a message on Instagram. Here's the message, right? It clearly told me what to do, what to buy, what to do. It didn't work. And no wonder it didn't work, because I had the wrong product in the first place. Anyway, watch to the end, and there will be a part 2 to this. So you'll have paid loads of money to get your building cedar clad, because it's a ridiculous amount of money. And then it ends up going like this because you've not looked after it, which I obviously haven't. Them black there, it's like black spores of some description, like mould. I've actually tried to sand it out there, but it's ingrained in the wood, so that's not happening. So I asked Autoroll, who actually, they did the oil that I covered this in. It had 2 coats of oil well over a year ago. Looking a bit tatty now, more than tatty anyway. So their solution was to 50-50 bleach and water, which we've got here, clean the area with that, and then use this stuff, this wood cleaner. Now, you could just use that straight away, but I'm trying to get rid of these spores, and they reckon that bleach is the way forward. Now, I've sanded that, and that's down to the wood. Now, that bit there, don't know if you can see there, look, there's still oil on the surface. So what I'm thinking is that the bleach isn't going to penetrate past the oil, and maybe even the Autoroll, I don't know. So I'm going to do a little test area and see how it goes before we do the full building, because I'm either going to sand it first or I'm just going to go straight for the bleach. So what we'll do, there's bleach 50-50 in there, it's a little scouring pad like that. I'm just going to rub that into there like that. Like I said, it's 50-50 bleach and water. So we'll do that part. So just for reference there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 4 are sanded and had bleach on. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is 1 and 2 I've just had bleach on. Yeah, and 3 and 4 I'm just going to use this product, but I'm just going to go wash this bleach off my hands so I don't mix it with that product. Right, back again. The reason for the water is it says you have to wet the wood before you apply this stuff, so that's what we're going to do there. So let's have a look at this now, see what it says. Okay, so shake well before use. Shaken. Wet the surface with fresh clean water. Now it does tell me to apply with a brush. Let me go get a brush. Right, so it does say apply with a brush. So what we're going to do first is we're going to wet the area like it says. Yeah. We'll wet it again a minute if it dries off. Apply with a brush. Scrub with a stiff nylon brush. Leave for 10 to 20 minutes. Right. I haven't got a nylon brush, but I'm thinking this scrubby pad will do a similar job. Oh, that was unexpected. I thought it would be like a clear liquid. It's like a blue sort of thick, almost like washing detergent. Right, so let's give that another wet now. Right, and what we're going to do as well, we're going to let's get rid of the bleach as well. And then we can do all 3, and they're all at the same time then, aren't they? Right. Happy with that. Let's try that brush off a little bit. Right. So remember, 1 and 2 had bleach directly on them. 3 and 4 were sanded, then had bleach on. And 5 and 6 just had this product on. So there's plenty of product there, I'd have thought. I'm assuming it's like some kind of acid, but we will see what the verdict is. Right, now, I've got to leave that now for, I think it says 10 to 20 minutes. Have a look. 10 to 20 minutes, right. Set an alarm for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, counting down.
What I haven't done, Now, apart from that little bit there, I'm going with the grain, so let's make sure we go with the grain on everything. Right, I'm going to leave that 15 minutes. Okay, so we are 15 minutes in, so it says rinse with copious amounts of water. And scrubbing at the same time, or use a pressure washer at 50 bar maximum. Just want to show you something here. Let's turn that off a minute. Let's ditch them. It says it's safe for the environment, so I guess it's not going to burn my hands at all. Right. Just have a look at this here. Now remember, this wasn't sanded at all. Can you see that there? Look, see the black? Now that's kind of like, I don't know, like a bit of a waxy feeling. Now is that the oil? The old oil come out? I don't know. You can see there, removing whatever's built up on it, that layer. See it all, that's quite a lot, look, isn't there? Get a bit more water on there. Right, I think what I'm going to do, go two-handed on this. Right, it's looking quite promising, to be fair. I didn't think it was gonna. So this is the one that's just had the oil, the treatment on. Let's concentrate on this one. Right, where were we? Rinsing off then. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to force dry that. I'm going to get some heat on it. The reason why I'm going to force dry this is because I want to have a look at it before I make a decision on what I'm going to do, because I think it's going to want a sander over it then. Right. I'll give you a closer look on this now. Right, so let's start with 2 and 3. So I pre-sanded that this morning. See there, look, it's pulled the grain up. Still see some oil there. Still got that wet. Yeah, let's try that. Right, so force dried it now. You can see there, look. Have a look. There, look. See that? Pulled the top grain up. Oh, there, look. It's like a very fine layer. I'm thinking that that's oil. Right, I'm thinking that's oil. Because you can see there, look. Yeah. Right. So 1 and 2, bleach solution and the Otrol. 3 and 4, sanded, bleach solution, Otrol. 5 and 6, just Otrol. Now the only thing I haven't used really is the nylon brush. Now I don't know if that's the problem why it's furred so much, but either way that's going to want sanding. So with that in mind, I've just sanded that now. Let's look for another bit. Right, see that bit there, look? Yeah, I'm going to sand that bit there. So you can see there, look, it's removed the mould. Looks, it's obviously still there, but obviously sanding it down, which, to be fair, I've sanded that down. That was as mouldy there, and that's looking nice. I know that'll all look beautiful, that. And then you've got these selection. Right, so that was that. That was the overall treatment. Didn't work as anywhere near what I'd expected. So what we're going to do now is sand it. I'm going to run over it with some 120 grit first. Might be a bit harsh, but it's all I had in the tool station at the time. And then we're going to hit it with some 240 as well and see what we can do. Right, I've sanded it down with some 240. I tried the 120, but I don't know, it just seemed a bit too aggressive. So now I'm just going to give it just a solution of 50-50 bleach and water, just in case it is mould, because I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what it is, the black stuff. Give it a coat of that, 50-50. And then what we'll do then, we'll let it dry, and then we'll oil it, and we'll see how it compares. Already, look, I'm thinking that it needs a different, maybe a better sanding, because you can see there, but we'll see. Right, so I sanded it, bleached it, and now I've just force dried it with an air gun so I can crack on with it. And see there, look where I've not sanded it, probably enough, but we'll see how that goes. Now I'm going to treat it with this Ultra-Roll, the oil that we always use anyway, that I had on in the first place. Right, initial thoughts on that, patchy as hell. I'll let it soak in, but that to me looks dog shit. But that to me looks horrible, so we will see what happens. It looks not much better than that side, to be fair. Just, it's got shine on it. Often when you wet wood, it gives a good indication of what it's going to be like when it's oiled, and you can see there, look, where I've obviously I've gone more deeper with the sander. But we'll see. We'll let that dry off now. I think you'll all agree, that looks crap. It's really patchy. I did give it a really good sanding. It's really patchy, it looks terrible, looks no better than that in my opinion. And I've oiled enough of these to know that that isn't going to soak in any more than it has done already. Now, this is a good quality product. I've been on about this for a long time now. It's a really good quality product, and I trusted them. So when they sent me a message telling me to use this stuff first, I did it, and I trialled it, and it didn't work. And then, typical bloke, I read the instructions on the back, and that's not what I want to be using. First, I want to be using this product, right? And then once I've used that product, then I want to neutralise it with this product, which they told me to get, and then apply that, because that isn't going to penetrate into the existing oil. You can see all there, look, it's absolutely terrible. So there will be a part 2 to this video. And Ultra-Roll, thanks a lot for your crap advice. Even though I do recommend your Ultra-Roll oil, I'm going to pursue this a little further, get your next product, and see if we can get it back to how it used to be, because it's got to go. And that looks terrible. Look, at this rate, I'm going to reclad it, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks, Ultra-Roll.